KXGN 1400.
Leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place, we made the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds, 20 years? Can I go where let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we made the call. I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all. Can I go where?
So it's Taylor Swift singing Lover about her lover of a few years now. His name's Joe Alwyn.
1, 2, 3, 4, testing.
She
1,
hadn't
2, 3,
really
4.
been telling people that she had a boyfriend, keeping it under wraps for a while. He's an English actor. He was in the movie The Favorite. Anyways, 28 and she's 30 years old. Now, talk about learning something new. I read that they were in the Maldives for New Year's Eve. They were in England, in case you like to watch these celebrities. But they were in England for Christmas, and then they went to the Maldives for New Year's. Now, I had to look it up. I had to go open the Encyclopedia Britannica and look up the Maldives. But it's a series of islands, and it's off of Sri Lanka. And so, let's see, it's kind of sitting in the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. I just can't imagine a place farther away from where we are right now. But that's where they went on holiday.
KXGN 1400.
I got serious about staying fit just a couple of years ago. Now 5Ks, yoga, and smart nutrition are all part of my weekly routine. Part of my eating right plan? Country Hearth Breads. Natural breads with the whole grains and natural ingredients my body needs to perform at its best. Just a slice of toasted
Testing, one,
It's
two,
good
three,
for me,
four.
And great tasting, too. Country Hearth Breads, baking our best for you.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Part Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Part Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
Mainly sunny skies and calm this afternoon with highs around 9 above. Winds out of the east around 5 miles per hour. Lows level off around 2 below. Tonight, mainly clear skies. Highs level off around 35 tomorrow. Cloudy skies Tuesday with daytime highs approaching 44. 42 Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on the amazing 1400 AM and 103.1 FM KXGN. Currently, it's 6 above.
KXGN 1400, the amazing AM.
Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone 'cause I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind.
Radio test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Radio test, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control, and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now.
Another shot of whiskey, can't stop looking at the door. Wishing you come sweeping in the way you did before.
And I wonder if I ever cross your mind.
For me it happens all the time.
It's a quarter after 1. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I'm lost all control, and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. Guess I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all. It's a quarter after 1. I'm all alone and I need you now.
And I said I wouldn't call, but I'm a little drunk and I need you now.
And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need
All right, and welcome to Dawson Community College. We get ready for Buccaneer basketball. As the Dakota College Bottineau Jacks are in town. And we welcome you to the broadcast on the radio and on the World Wide Web. If we can turn the audition down, I appreciate that. And we're about ready to go. We're 2 minutes away. It's Hall of Fame Day here at Dawson. We'll talk a great deal about that here as we go. But the ladies are on the floor. We're just a couple minutes away from the singing of the national anthem, and we've got a Glendive singing gal at the high school. And we'll talk about that here in a second as well. Dawson overall in the year, 9 wins and 11 losses. They fall again on Thursday, so lost last week against Lake Region in a shot. Went right down to the end. A week ago, a 78-76. On Thursday at North Dakota State College, the ladies lose 69-53. So 2 losses in a row. They're now 5-3 on the home floor, 2-3 on the road, 2-5 on neutral floor. On the conference, 1 win, 2 losses. The Jacks, Dakota College at Bottineau, they're 9-10 on the season, 1-2 as well on the conference. They win by 2 against United Tribes on Thursday night, 76-74. So they are 1-2 on the conference, coming off a win. They're 6-1 on the home floor, 1-5 on the road, and 2-4 on the neutral floor. The 2 teams, it was actually the first win for Dawson. Played in the Mondac Conference preseason. Dawson wins 82-55. Again, that was back on November 2nd. So the team's somewhat familiar with each other. They've watched a lot of film and are ready to go. And Coach Romeo excited about today and the activities here at the gym. Again, it's Hall of Fame afternoon as the inductees were inducted into the 2nd Hall of Fame last night. And we'll talk about that. They'll do a presentation in between games. And we'll be set to go as the just checking over a few things here. As we're about ready to go, we're going to take a couple minutes here. We do not have an external mic and yet to get the connection up here to where we sit. So we will not have the singing of the national anthem, but we do have a Glendive girl that's going to be singing, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Couple minutes here for game day sponsors, and then we're going to get ready for Buccaneer basketball. It's a game with Dakota College Bottineau. 2 games. The women here up momentarily, and the men will be at 4 o'clock. So come on up and join us here on the hill at Dawson Community College. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back for Buccaneer basketball.
WBB Operations Glendive, your local John Deere dealer, and get yourself prepared for the cold winter ahead with skid steer attachments, a new blade or bucket for your John Deere compact tractor, or even an upgrade to a new snowblower. Whatever you're looking for, the staff at C&B Operations in Glendive is here to help you find what you need. Stop in or go online to DeereEquipment.com to find great deals. That's DEERE equipment.com.
1523 North Merrill Avenue is the home of the area's best body shop, Bob's Body Shop. They specialize in auto, body, painting, and repair, collision repair, and auto glass repair and replacement. You can reach Bob's Body Shop at 365-2621 to schedule an appointment for a free estimate. Remember, Bob's Body Shop, when life throws a rock at your windshield or you find yourself in a fender bender. 365-2621. When you need the best, call the best. Bob's Body Shop.
Yellowstone River Inn, a 24-hour restaurant with the best in dining that goes together with their motel, casino, and lounge. Happy hour at the YRI is from 3 to 6 with 2 for 1 on wine, well drinks, and draft. Plus Tuesdays and Thursdays have 2 for 1 on domestic bottled beer. And remember, their famous buffets on all special occasions. Stop on out at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or call for more information at 377-4433. See you at the river. That's the Yellowstone River Inn in Glendale.
The law requires all persons planning to dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
Well, we had a beautiful singing of the national anthem by Elizabeth Dean Jr. at South Hart High School in North Dakota. So nicely done. We're about ready to go. Starting lineups are being introduced right now. The visitors, again, Dakota College Bottineau. They will bring out number 3, Sydney Nelson, the scoring general for the Bottineau team. And next up will be number 5, Taylor Keplin. Number 12, Jayla Howard. Those are 3 of the 5 starters. And then we'll get the other 2 here. But for the Buccaneers, it'll be number 3, Little Light, Kitwana Little Light. Number 10, Ashley Orozco. And then number 20, Megan Lindbo. Arviana Cly gets the start. And number 43, Shia Kloppenstein. So those are the 5 for Dawson. Again, we missed 2 of the women for Dakota College, but we'll catch them here as they go. They're going to go with Nelson, Keplin, Howard. It looks like Gongo will start. And don't have the other one. We'll catch it here as we go with Lauren Gongo, I believe, will be the jumper for Dakota College. So it'll be the Jacks and the Buccaneers here on the radio. Glad to have you along, tying in with the video on the college website. So bear with the play-by-play here, as it is a radio broadcast. It'll be Kloppenstein to jump center for Dawson. Ball is in the air. It's tipped. It'll go over to the hands of Dawson. Megan Limbo, one big step in. Shot on the way. Gets the roll. So the Bucks start first. Megan Limbo. So we'll see for that 5th starter with basketball here is Howard. Howard sends it over to, yeah, that's number, 3? Nielsen back out top. Just underway, 30 seconds gone in opening play here. Lauren Gongle with it. And we have traveling with the basketball. And the Bucks with it. Again, Dawson coming off a loss on Thursday. Lost last week as well. So hungry for a win here. And this will not move them up or down as far as standings. Both these teams are 1-2 in non-conference. Megan Limbo over to Cly. Kloppenstein takes a big gallop in, shot off the, well, they didn't really hit the backboard, but whistle and a foul. So a backcourt foul. And that'll be on Cly, her first. Dawson starts on an opening basket here. Going to stay on a full court press. As with it now in the backcourt is Sydney Nelson. Nelson over to Howard. Howard comes moving up to the floor. Got a long ponytail that covers her numbers. They go back into the middle. Shot on the way, number 31. That's Goggles. And that was the 5th starter for Dakota College. So inbounding it will be Sydney Nelson, a sophomore, the one of 2 sophomores listed in the program. Inside, shot up and in. Gangle, excuse me, that's Lauren Gangle, the 6-foot freshman center for Dakota College. Other side, Clyde goes up with it. Right there is Howard for Dakota College, and here they come. Jayla Howard, again, that long ponytail covers her number. She's got a little Donnie to it as well. Out top with it is Keplin. Keplin kicks it over to Nelson. Nelson, who ball's loose. Away comes jump ball. And it'll stay with the Jacks. So a little bit of football, a little bit of basketball. We're live here at the Tepke. They got the game down in the lobby. 3-pointer on the way. It's good. Jalen Howard knocks one down. And it's 5-2, Dakota College. Just a couple minutes in, Megan Limbo pops a shot, takes a couple of different bounces, tipped around, saved, sends it to the outlet. It was Keplin on the rebound, kicks it over to Howard. Howard goes up, no look pass over to the left side, 3-pointer, trigger, no good. The shooter there was Gangle, and now they take it back. Gangle does. And Dakota College back on offense. It's Nelson. Inside pass. Howard goes up with a shot, up and in. Coach Romeo not saying much here. He's pretty quiet. Again, the two teams played in the first game for Dawson. And the final score in that, 82-55. Inside, up with the shot is Clyde. And we'll have free throws coming. So Clyde to the free throw line for the Bucks. 61% free throw shooter. Double figures in 5 games. First free throw hits the rim, bounces out. She'll have another. Clyde for Dawson from Monument Valley, Utah. Second one. No good. Rebound by Gangle. Gangle kicks it out. Now Howard has it. Far right side. Howard's going to stop. Move it to the right side. On the wing, another 3-pointer. And that was Keplin. And we've got a timeout. It's quickly gotten a bit of a spread here. It's 10-2. Dawson trailing the Lady Jacks out of Bottineau. We'll take a break. It's immediate timeout. We're back in 1 minute.
Mid-Rivers Communications sends warm wishes for the new year. Now until the end of January, Mid-Rivers Communications will give you a $5 bill credit when you donate new or gently used hats, gloves, mittens, or scarves at your local Mid-Rivers office. Your donated items will be given to local charitable groups for those in need. Help us grant warm wishes for the new year.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go to get the job done. And no job is too big or too small. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix in Glendive will work with you from the initial production design and each step along the way. When you want it done right, need it fast, affordable, on budget, and on time, make the call 687-3383. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go.
All right, here come the Lady Bucks. It's Little Light with it. Pass over to Limbo. Back to Clyde. Free throw line plus. Shot no good. Inside rebound up and in. Klappenstein. Shia Klappenstein. It's coming off games of 11 and 11 for Dawson. And Dawson applies pressure here. And with it now is Howard. Howard looks over the options, goes between the legs. Good defense on her by Little Light. Pass over, runner there, little lay-in. Goggles gets the 2 there. And it's 12-4 Bottineau. Orozco has it, pass over now, Limbo. Different look to the starters here tonight. For Dawson, Klappenstein. Limbo thought about the 3, but instead pulls up, free throw line, shot no, and it'll be Dawson basketball. And Dawson will inbound underneath the hoop. Megan Lindbow looks to give in. Does to Klappenstein. With it now is Orozco. Ashley Orozco drives in, looks for the foul, gets it. It'll be a blocking foul on Jayla Howard. That is her second. Again, she's the one I talked about, the long hair with colored hair. Now shot inside, no good. Fight for it. Claw gets her hands in, and she'll knock it off a jack. And it'll be Dawson basketball. 19 seconds to go on the shot clock. 5:45 on the game clock. Just getting underway here, getting ourselves situated. They're going to try to hook up a wireless mic into our equipment. So trying to work with them and broadcast at the same time. The behind the scenes shot on the way by Ashley Orozco, no good. It'll go long out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Jacks basketball. Inbounding will be Gangle for the Jacks, Bottineau. Now we have a sub in on the timeout. Looks like Reeser checks in. They double team her. Ball off. Tipped out of bounds off Dawson. And right in front of us, it'll be Lady Jacks basketball. It'll be Nelson inbounding. Nelson, ooh, terrible pass. Klappenstein got her hands in it. Gets in the passing there. Ball stolen away. Ooh, offensive as Shai goes banging her way in. And that'll be a Shia's first. Whole new set of gals here for the Bucks. As the Haley Olsen will be one of those. Again, we're trying to get settled here. Nelson has it at the top. Pass over right baseline. Gangle cross court. Here's another three-pointer. They've made two of them. Three-pointer there by Keplin, no good. And here comes Dawson on the run. Pass over right side. With it is Tamaya Francis. They try to go into Klappenstein. The ball is loose. Should be a jump ball. There it is. Jump ball. And it'll stay with Dawson. Kind of a different look here at quarter one. It's 12-4, Bottineau. And it'll be Dawson inbounding it for. Well, we got a sub in here. So one of those five that came in, Cheryl Abu. Abu looks to give in, does to Haley Olsen. Haley Olsen spins, takes it to the baseline, but goes right off her foot. And it'll be Bottineau basketball. Midway through quarter number one. Glad to have you along here on the broadcast of this conference game. Nelson kicks it over. Now Nelson calls for it in the paint down low. Ooh, they missed the foul there. And here comes Dawson. Got the hometown call there. Abu with it. She drives. And they're going to whistle a travel or a foul. Looks like a reach in. That'll be on Keplin, her first. Not a lot of scoring here. It's 12-4. Bottineau's had 2 threes. Ooh, they take it away. Clean steal there. Up court, Keplin on the drive. Shot, no good. Rebounded. And here comes Dawson. That's Arena Plenty over to Francis. Francis, Haley Olsen, three-pointer. That would be nice. That was in and out. Good rebound by Abu. And Dawson will reset. 3:49 in quarter number one. Francis, Tamaya has it. They go down low to a screen. Out top. Klappenstein's free throw shot, no good. And here comes the Jacks. Morgan Reiser. Now three-pointer on the way, up and in. Taylor at Keplin nails one. Largest lead in the ball game, 9. It's 15-4 Dawson. No offense here this afternoon. Tamaya Francis kicks over. Rena Plenty drives in. Shot on the way. It'll count if it goes. It does not. And to the line will be Arena. foul on Reiser, her first. Klappenstein comes in, as does Orozco. And a sub in here for the Jacks. Goggles comes in. At the free throw line, Arena Plenty. On the season, 20 of 27. First one bounces around, drops in. So she'll have another 74% free throw shooter. Takes a good look. Second one no good. A long, rebound out to Gangle, and here comes the offense for the Jacks. Gangle dribbles. Good defense. Arena Plenty almost takes it away. They get the pass inside. All that done. And there'll be a foul shot here as Goggles goes up. That'll be on Orozco, her first. 15-5 is our score. Not a lot happening here in early play. Goggles at the free throw line for the Jacks. First free throw, no good. Dakota College as a team, 67%. Second free throw, that two no good. Goggles averaging around 9. Missed them both there. Haley Olson kicks over to Orozco. Back out top. Arena Plenty. Forgot to put the basketball down. Travels with it. That is a breakdown for Dawson. She's coming out. Coach Romeo's not happy. She'll go to the other end of the bench and come back and sit right next to him. 2:41 with it now is inside, and there'll be a block. As finding contact there was Goggles, and she'll go right back to the free throw line. Tamaya Francis. Dawson down here, 15-5. 2:38 to go here in quarter number 1. Now we'll see what you can do on these pairs. First one up and in, second one coming. Free throw 2, no good. Rebound by Cly. Cly kicks it to Ashley. Ashley back to Cly. Down to Maya Francis. Screen on ball. She rolls off. Thought about the three. Said bounce pass over. Good effort there to Maya Francis. Orozco. And we got, a timeout? Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. This is the Bucks and the Jacks in the ladies game. We're back in 1 minute.
This is Rocky Erickson for HKT. I'm impressed with their commitment. They understand teamwork and suit up with a very impressive roster of their own. Chevrolet and Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. A commitment to excellence, locally owned and operated in service to the Big Sky. HKT, car sales, service, and repair in Glendyke. Show them your support.
Montana, we're lucky to call it home. From farms, ranches, and hometown businesses to our tallest peaks, ski slopes, and rushing rivers. The vibe is different here. At Stockman Bank, we give you the time and freedom to enjoy this great Montana lifestyle. Bank easily online or visit us at any of our locations across Montana. Convenient banking whenever and wherever you need it. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Well, Dawson steals it at the center court and then misses the lay-in by Orozco. So a little defense there. Offense, though, one of those you'll remember tonight. These close your eyes. A bad lay-in there. We got a foul. That'll be on Tamaya Francis, her second. And back to the line will be Trinity. She's been there 3 trips in a row. Missed her first 2, made 1 of 2, and she starts on a made free throw. Second one, so she's kind of all over the place, made them both, and it's 18-5. So a week ago it was the defense that wasn't so good in the Lake Region loss. Tonight, no offense. 18-5, we're under 2 minutes to go. Ashley Orozco with it. Pass over to Haley Olsen. Cly now on the right side. Looks into the block. Trying to force it. Good thing Haley Olsen picks it up. Finds the missed shot there. And we got Cly going back to the free throw line. So we talked about Cly. Foul be on Gangle. Her second. Cly at the free throw line for Dawson. 61%. Made the first. Not a bad crowd here. Again, they'll have the introduction to the induction into the ceremony. Second one missed. Again, we're trying to multitask. Not working so well. My apologies on the first half of this game on the first start. 18-6 is our score. All the way up court. Lays it up and in. That Goggles it is. So Goggles gets another basket. And it's 20-6. Minute 21 to go. Cly now. Ball high overhead. Lob pass inside. That's a dangerous pass. It goes off Klaffenstein. The Lady Buccaneers are not looking so good here this afternoon. And Arena Plenty comes back in. Checking out will be Cly. Dawson going to press the ball here. Well, kind of relaxed. Now they'll pick him up at center court. Bottineau with the basketball. It's Gangle. Far corner with it now is Reiser. Easy one to spot. She's got her pink shoes on, a little pink hair braid. Inside, shot, a little runner there, no good. Rena Plenty gets the rebound, pushes it up. Ashley Orozco stops, pops, missed shot, inside. Good effort there. Klaffenstein, offensive rebound. Now Ashley Orozco three-pointer. That way over the top, bad shot. And it'll go off the Jacks. Dawson basketball. Megan Lindbo will come in. Checking out will be who? Little Light. Haley Olsen, three-pointer. Just couldn't get it to... ball is tipped inside. Klaffenstein gets the one off the glass. A rebound put in there for Shia Klaffenstein. Her first in the basketball game. It's 20-8. Gangle, three-pointer on the way. No good. Neither team shooting very well as Dawson right in front of us. Pat dribbling. And that'll be off Ashley Orozco. She was player of the week here already this season. Again, the season's begun. We're in conference now until the end of February. Nelson, they've shut her down. Ball is taken away by Dawson with 4 seconds. Shia Klaffenstein goes up and in. And that's a good way to end quarter number one. Not a lot of offense, but a good team effort there. And Shia Klaffenstein gets it to go at the buzzer. 20-10 is our score. We'll take a break here and hear from our game day sponsors. We're back for the second quarter in 1 minute.
In every Pepsi.
Yo, awesome. Let me try.
Whoa, my turn.
Wherever you enjoy the game, always be celebrating with an ice cold Pepsi.
It's goal!
Pepsi, the official soft drink of the National Football League.
From the bathroom to the boardroom, Boss offers a complete line of products to keep business running efficiently and cost-effectively. Boss Office Products is excited to earn the right to be your single source choice for office supplies and furniture, cleaning supplies, commercial copiers, quick printing, promotional items, copier service, and more. In-store, online, on-site, by fax, or Facebook. Excited to hear from you and looking forward to being the best possible partner we can be. Team Boss.
Well, pretty easy scoring here. Dawson only 10 points. Klapfenstein with 6 of the 10. Then a bucket by Megan Lindbow. And a free throw for Plenty and a free throw for Clyde. There's the scoring. 4 of 18, 22%. That's tough for Dawson. We're back to play quarter 2. We have a reach in for Dakota College. They shot 7 of 14 on 3 threes. 3 of 6 outside. And 2 of them for Taylor Keplin. And 1 for Howard. There's 6 of the points. Missed shot there. Fighting for the rebound. And a whistle. It'll be a foul. Scoring again, Goggles with 7, 6 for Keplin, 5 for Howard, and a basket for Gangle. Again, 20 to 10 is our quarter score. The foul was on Jayla Howard, her 3rd, so she'll sit down, and here comes Dawson. Ashley Orozco, Plenty screens on ball. Ashley rolls back, continues the dribble. Not a lot happening here. Ashley stops. Klapfenstein looks inside. Good work there. Haley Olsen missed the shot. Ball taken back by Orozco. And Dawson just cannot keep their hands on it. Klapfenstein, as she goes in, the ball goes out. Ball taken away by Taylor Keplin. Taylor Keplin with the steal. There dries her. Easy to spot. Pink shoes. Goggles has it. Goggles to Nelson. And at the top is Gangle. Gangle backs in. Klapfenstein straight hands up. Now they go inside. Ooh, break into the hoop. Good pass. The basket there for Sydney Nelson. 22-10. 8:34 in quarter number 2. Again, 2 games here with the Jacks from Dakota College, Bottineau. And Haley Olsen travels with the basketball. So another turnover. Quarter 1, Dawson had 8 turnovers. Now Bottineau with 4. So
checking in for Dawson from Toronto, Ontario. Number 4, Tamaya Francis.
Tamaya Francis comes back in here. On the inbound, Ashaya got her hands on it. Dakota College kept possession, and here they come. Center court. Nelson. Ashley guards her. Pass over now to Goggles. Good work there, spinning in, takes a pass over right side. Now Keplin, they got her work cut out. 3-pointer here, Sydney Nelson, shot miss. Megan Lindbow runs it down, right on the scorer's side. Pass in now, Arena Plenty. Back to the hoop, turn around, off the glass, and moving her way into some scoring is Arena Plenty. And that's her first basket to go along with the free throw. 22-12, Dawson trailing the Lady Jacks. Far corner, back out top. With it is Keplin over to Nelson. Now they try to work the post. Little help there by Keplin. Klapfenstein, forces a turnover, traveling. And it'll be Dawson basketball. 7.5 to go. 7:21 exactly in quarter number 2. Klapfenstein pass over to Orozco. Back to Klapfenstein. Far right corner. Megan Lindbow. Skip pass to the left corner. Ashley Orozco. 3-pointer what? Must have been some pushing underneath. And it was on Arena Plenty. Her second. Got a sub in here. Looks like Forbear checks in for Nelson. So Melania Forbear checks in. Largest lead in the ball game has been 14. It's 22-12 now. As Dawson just looks playing flat here tonight. With it now is Goggles. Now 3-pointer left side air ball. And let me get the number on that. I think it was 34. It was Gingle. Orozco stops, free throw line, pulls up, shot no good. Fight for the rebound, not for long. There's Sydney Nelson. Good ball player, Sydney Nelson. Other end, they go into the post. Now, three-pointer on the way, no good. That was Reiser. And here comes Ashley Orozco. Megan Limbo thought about the three instead. Drive baseline shot up, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Up with the shot is Klappenstein. And Shia will go to the free throw line. Shia Klappenstein, double figures in 11 games. Been the leading scorer in 2 high games of 18, 17, 16. And again had 11 here last Sunday. And 11 on Thursday. Haley Olsen has it. Ball dribbles it over to Megan Lindbo. Far right corner now. Klappenstein calls for it. Good pass inside. Missed a shot. Stays with it. And Dawson again. The ball ran down by Haley Olsen. And Klappenstein, they wanted a double dribble there. Tamaya Francis, pull up, shot up and in, right inside the three-point line. Tamaya's into scoring now. 22-14, 5:40 in quarter number 2. Other end, here's Sydney Nelson, now over. And a free throw is coming here. Foul on Haley Olsen. And to the line will go Taylor Keplin. Is that Keplin? No, that's Olsen, Nelson. Sydney Nelson, first free throw up and in. So Sydney Nelson makes the first. I think that's her first point in the ballgame. Second free throw, no good. Again, Sydney Nelson averaging around 10. Made 1 and 2 there. 23-14. On the other end, here's Megan Lindbo. Tamaya Francis back to Lindbo. Klappenstein, ooh, pass run down there by Francis. A little bit too hard. Megan Lindbo drives baseline. And a whistle. It'll be a foul. Reach in. And that'll be on Reiser, her third. So several players actually in 3 fouls. Reiser's one of them. And Dawson will inbound. Taylor Francis. Tamaya Francis. I'll pull it together here shortly, folks. Bear with me. Haley Olsen, three-pointer on the way. Air ball. Rebound in there. Megan Lindbo. And Dawson's winning some offensive rebounds. There's a three-pointer. Tamaya Francis nails one. Tamaya's 11th on the season. The first three-pointer for Dawson this afternoon. Brings it within 6. 23-17. Out top with it. Moving it over to the right side. We got some 3 seconds. And it'll be Dawson basketball. See if we can get a little run going here as we come up on the 4:38. Media timeout. That's us. We're back in 1 minute.
We know you can't always predict when Mother Nature decides to wreak havoc on this season's newest crops, or when Big Bertha chooses to escape and shut down 2 lanes of traffic, yet again. But with agriculture banking and insurance from American, you can get peace of mind for keeping your farm or ranch financially secure and protected. Whether you need a loan to meet your financial goals or insurance that protects your assets, American has you covered. Get started today at weareamerican.bank/ag, equal housing lender.
Attending Dawson Community College was a great first step. The education I got there prepared me to successfully complete bachelor and master degrees. Now, I'm proud to teach at DCC, helping other students get the same great start I did. I'm Jennifer Temple, faculty lead and a DCC alum, and I can't wait to talk to you about how DCC can be a great first step for you. For more information on Dawson Community College, visit dawson.edu.
23-17, 4:38 to go. In quarter number 2, Dawson putting a little run together here as we have trailed by as many as 14. Not a lot of offense. Not a lot of defense a week ago. Haley Olsen now. Haley Olsen nails the 3. So hopefully we've got a swing at it here as Haley knocks down her 34th 3 on the season. So back-to-back threes, and it's within 3, 23-20. Out top with it is that a new ball player, no, 34. Ball taken away from Gangle. Here comes Dawson. The hands of Klappenstein to Maya Francis. Another one for Haley Olson. That one no good. Inside rebound, Megan Linbo, and Dawson will reset here. To Maya Francis. Passes, well, she was going to, but traveled before she did. And Orozco checks in. Checking out will be Olson. And somebody else checked in. I didn't see it. For the Jacks. As the Jacks in their green uniforms, for those who cannot see, white uniforms, a white number with Jacks across the middle. Nelson kicks over to Keplin. Both good guards. Inside shot. And there was some contact made, so to the free throw line will go the Jacks. Orozco's second foul. And it'll be Taylor Keplin at the free throw line for the Jacks. Kind of a no time wasted. And she goes up with the first. She'll have one more now. Again on back-to-back free threes for Dawson. Brings it within 3 now. The made free throw makes it a 4-point game. Dawson with the basketball. Pass over. Arena Plenty forgets the dribble. Over to Ashley Orozco behind the back. Now screen on ball. Moves it over to Maya Francis. Stops. Nothing doing. Ooh. Goes the other way. And it'll score the basket. So Tamaya Francis got the basket there. And to the free throw line will go Tamaya. 71% free throw shooter. 33 of 46 on the season. Again, now this is a conference game, so it counts. 3-point play success. And now it's within a point. 24-23. Up court, here comes Nelson. Nelson kicks it over to the corner there. 3-pointer other side. No good for Gangle. And Dawson on the run. Bounce pass to Maya Francis. Megan Linbo, 3-pointer. That one a little bit hard off the rim. Nelson and Goggles has it for Dakota College. With it now is Nelson. Nelson kicks over to Seal. No, that's not Seal. That's Goggles. Excuse me. I haven't seen from Seal yet. Out top, Gangle. Far right corner. 2:14 to go in half number 1. 3-pointer. Did they say shot clock? And checking in will be Crespo. Mar Murata Crespo, our Spain ball player. So Crespo sees some time now. Mar Murata Crespo. Dawson could go up here on the first time in the ball game on a made basket. It's 24-23. Baseline, driving all the way in with plenty. 3-pointer Francis. That one rattles around. Nope. Ball is loose. Ran down by Crespo. Back to Tamaya Francis. And now Ashley Orozco drives in on Nelson. Pass over Crespo. Up and in. Now things are coming together for Dawson as they take their first lead in the ballgame. It's 25-24. We did have the one lead change and one tie early in this game. 25-24. Keplin inside. Nelson goes one way, goes back the other, and makes the little inside shot. 26-25. It leads back to Bottineau. Ashley Orozco, free throw line. Up and in. Orozco makes the basket there. So Ashley Orozco makes it 27-26. Down to a minute to go. Nelson on the other end somehow makes the shot there. They were asking for a travel, or she misses the shot. And then here comes Dawson. Ashley Orsko at the free throw line, takes a step in. And we'll have a reach in there. And what, bonus? 2 shots coming here for Ashley. Our leading scorer on the season has hit double figures 16 times out of the 18 games. Dawson's played 20. First free throw up and in. Averaging 14. Led scoring on Thursday with 21. Week ago, led scoring with 19. Checking in will be Keplin. Checking out will be Forbear. No, Forbear in, Keplin out. Haley Olsen comes in for Dawson. And Arena Plenty goes out. 29-26 on the made free throws by Dawson. Full court press here. We'll see if they can take it away here in the closing seconds. Long three-pointer, way outside. Was that Nelson? No, that was Forbear. Now whistle. That'll be on Ashley Orsko, her third. So we're going to see a sub in for her. In comes Little Light. And we're done with the shot clock. 28 seconds left to go in quarter number 2. At the free throw line, Sydney Nelson first. Takes a roll and drops. Rolled all the way around and fell in. Toilet ball swish. 29-27. Second one up and in. And Sydney Nelson, she's a ball player, has yet to hit a field goal here in quarter 1 and 2. Has a couple of free throws on my stats. 29-28, Dawson with the lead. Tamaya Francis will dribble clock out here. We're at 13 seconds. Francis looks right, picks her dribble up as the ball is kicked. And Dawson will inbound here with 7. So 7 seconds in quarter number 2. Megan Lindbo will inbound. Gives in to Haley Olsen. Haley knows what to do. She goes in, shot, hits the side of the backboard. Ball is loose with 2 seconds. Little over a half-court shot. No. And there's half number 1. Again, it's the women from Dawson against the women from Dakota College at Bottineau. Buccaneers and the Jacks. It's 29-28. We've made it through half number 1. Thanks for having some patience with us. Hopefully we've got the sound hooked in and we can bring you the ceremony in between ball games. Again, it's Hall of Fame game as a second Hall of Fame inductees have been inducted at the banquet last night, and they're going to be honored in between games. We'll talk more on that here, and we'll talk about the stats. We'll see what we have for a halftime guest. Still a lot to do. It's halftime, 29-28. The Lady Bucks came back storming there with back-to-back three-pointers, and we'll talk more on that here in a minute. 29-28, halftime score. We'll be back after this 2-minute game day timeout.
It's give me a Coke, please. Cool, refreshing, totally involved taste. Similar to the total community involved folks at Glendive Coca-Cola bottling. Look around. Coca-Cola's influence is everywhere, and rightfully so, because this is Coca-Cola country. Reach for the freshest in taste. Coke is it in Glendive and eastern Montana. Now enjoy the game.
Find out what you need at C&B Operations in Glendive, your local John Deere dealer. Whether you are a property owner, landscaper, or small-scale farmer, you have many jobs to complete.
Yeah.
Find the equipment that you need to get through these
Yeah, a
tough
little
jobs at C&B. The 1 through 4 series compact utility tractors come in a wide range of models with various attachments to suit your needs. Visit with the experts at C&B Operations in Glendive or online at deerequipment.com to learn more about valuable offers. That's DEER equipment.com.
Yellowstone River Inn, a 24-hour restaurant with the best in dining that goes together with their motel, casino, and lounge. Happy hour at the YRI is from 3 to 6 with 2 for 1 on wine, well drinks, and draft. Plus Tuesdays and Thursdays have 2 for 1 on domestic bottled beer. And remember, their famous buffets on all special occasions. Stop on out at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or call for more information at 377-4433. See you at the river. That's the Yellowstone River Inn in Glen.
An auto accident is never okay, but if you walk away without injury, it is also no big deal, because Bob's Body Shop can put you at ease and your outfit back together again as good as new. And they handle everything from the nick in the windshield or a minor fender bender to complete collision work and frame straightening. And Bob's Body Shop will take care of the insurance paperwork too. An accident, never okay, but you will be. Take it to Bob's Body Shop, no big deal. Phone 365-2621. Estimates are free.
All right, we're back here at the Buccaneer game with the Bottineau Jacks. We got the head coach of the men's program, Coach Joe. Good to see you, Coach.
Great to be here.
We're a busy weekend here at Dawson.
It is a really busy weekend with the Hall of Fame weekend. Been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all weekend long.
Well, let's talk about the Hall of Fame. We'll have the ceremony between ball games, and I missed the banquet last night, but told that was a fun event.
It was a really special night. I think just love hearing the stories of each of those inductees and what their time here at Dawson meant to them, how much they grew and learned from it, the people that impacted their lives, and just the success that they've had, not only just while they were here, but then after they went on after here too.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the stories. Can you remember any of them?
Yeah.
I know you're a stat guy and you're a story kind of guy. And Scott Breen with KTVQ, the sports director, came down to MC the event, and
yeah, he
what
did,
a guy, huh?
He did an outstanding job. Just telling he told some great stories about different interviews with John Elway and different things like that. And
he's been to a few events over the years.
He's been everywhere, every major sporting event you could ever think of. I think he's covered pretty much at least once. So that was fun to have him. And he's also been shooting a lot of pieces while he's been around for softball, for women's basketball, men's basketball that are going to be airing over the next few months on KTVQ. So great publicity for our college, for our town. So it's been absolutely wonderful having him around.
So let's talk a little bit about last week, and then a game with Lake Region, and then you were on the road Thursday. A couple of nice conference wins. Should be set pretty well for tonight with Bottineau. But talk a little bit about where you're at and what you're seeing and what you're liking and what you're not liking.
Yeah, it's been a good week for us. You know, we won last Sunday here at home against Lake Region pretty easily, and then went on the road for our first conference road game with North Dakota State College of Science there in Wahpeton. We were the only 2 undefeated teams in the league at that time when we went and played them on Thursday night, so they were kind of billing it as a battle for first place, and they had won 17 straight games there in Wahpeton on their home court. And
last time they lost, I believe it was to Dawson.
It was, yeah, February 5th, 2018 to the Buccaneers. So I think in my 5 years I've been here, I think they have not lost to any conference teams at home except for the Buccaneers, which is nice to know, right? But it was a great game. We got off to a hot start on Thursday night. We were up 21-9. And then they kind of cranked up the defense, and we struggled to score towards the end of the first half, and they caught up and took the lead going into halftime. In the first 12 minutes of the second half, it was kind of back and forth with a few ties and lead changes, and I think they went up by about 4 or 5 at one point. And then with about 8 minutes to go, we just put on a run, and we got ourselves a lead. And I kind of kept thinking they were going to make a run back at us, but they never did. We just kind of cruised from there, and ended up winning by, I believe it was 16. So it was a really good win for us against a good team. They're 16-3 on the year. Or 14-3 on the year. They've only lost 3 games. 2 of them were to us, and then 1 to Sheridan. So they're a really quality team, and they are difficult to beat anywhere, but they're especially difficult to beat at home. And so I think our guys just showed a lot of character and toughness being able to come out with the win.
And where are you now with, what are you working on? What are some of the things? You've got a good team. I'm excited. I think we're going to see some big things out of Dawson this season.
We sure hope so. I think our defense has just been our bread and butter all year. Every game you could pretty much look at what the other team were playing against averages for the year, and we usually hold them to about 15 to 20 less than what they're averaging. We usually hold them to about 5 to 10% less field goal shooting from the field. We usually force about 5 to 10 more turnovers than they usually get. So our defense has really, really been outstanding all year long. We're trying to get better offensively. We create a lot of offense with our defense. We get a lot of turnovers and get out in transition, and we're good. When teams slow us down and make us have to play half court, sometimes we struggle a little bit then. Some nights we can shoot it real well, and some nights not as well. We got the guys that can really shoot it. It's just some nights it seems to be a little catchy that one person starts missing, and then all of a sudden nobody can make a shot. So we've actually shot it a lot better on the road all year long than we have at home. Yeah. If you look at our field goal percentage on the road, I think we're right at 47, 48%, and then at home we're shooting about 40 to 41% on average. So that doesn't make much sense, does it?
Well.
I don't know if I need to check these rims or what, but we got going last week and we hit 18 threes in our home game on Sunday. So hopefully that'll break that barrier a little bit.
So after today, you're back on the road?
Yep, we actually go 3 straight road games after today. We're going to be at Williston on Thursday, at Miles next Sunday, which should be a fun one. Both of those games will be really good games. Williston and Miles are both really good. And then we head to Bismarck after that. So we got 3 straight road games, but then the good thing means that in February we should have more home games than we do road games. So
well, it's a fun conference until the end now.
Yeah, conference is so much better. Just every game is important, and you know each other well. It's just tough, hard-fought, competitive games.
Hard to set a schedule, I imagine. And when does all that start as far as looking at next year? I mean, the scheduling, how does that work? You reach out to other coaches and...
Yeah, pretty much. We, the conference games are set, so we don't have anything to do with that in January and February, and that's 14 games right there. And then we have our preseason conference tournament now, which is another 3 games. So that's 17 games that are set. So we basically have to schedule 13 of them. I usually don't start. Some coaches start during the season. I don't start till after the season to start kind of figuring that stuff out. But we usually play home and away with Powell and Sheridan. We usually go to Gillette for their tournament, and sometimes Gillette will come back to us. So right there, we don't have a whole lot of games left after that to have to schedule.
And that all depends on the budget, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
You could play 20 preseason games or 10 preseason games, all
Well,
kind of depending on the budget?
No, it's a 30-game. NJCA allows you to play 30 games, and so we really try hard to play all the games that we can.
Do you see that with the other schools like Bismarck?
Almost every school does. Bismarck would be one that actually does it. Sometimes they only play 26, 27, 28, but every other school in the conference pretty much plays 30 games a year.
All
So
right.
I don't know why Bismarck doesn't. I don't know.
Well, good to see you, Coach. Hopefully we're connected in here for the ceremony between games. And should be a fun game this afternoon. So
Yep, so between games, about 5 minutes before our game starts, they're going to have the Hall of Fame ceremony down here.
you
So
tell me a little bit about the Hall of Fame inductees.
just outstanding classes. Our second class, Kayla Fowler-Clark played here 2001 to 2003. She was an All-American in basketball and an All-American in softball. And like I said last night at the banquet, to be an All-American in any sport is pretty amazing, and it takes a lot of work ethic, a lot of dedication, just a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. To be able to do it in 2 sports, I can't imagine how you can balance both of those. So she holds every women's basketball record pretty much we have here at Dawson, and she was an All-American in softball as well. Lois Steele started our women's basketball program. She was here from 1969 to 1973. Before Title IX was there, before any kind of gender equity. She was telling stories last night that they would just wear white T-shirts and have to tape numbers on their jerseys because they didn't have uniforms or budget for uniforms. She said that a lot of the girls would play in their jeans because they just weren't comfortable showing their legs back then. And just some of the things, they would have to go practice at the high school
Do they
at
play
10, 11
with
at
their
night.
jeans on too?
Yeah.
They
would play games. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them would play with their
wow.
jeans on. So
Playing in the middle of the night, with practice, I suppose.
Yep, they'd have to practice in the middle of the night. After all the guys' teams were finished practicing, at the high school, they'd get the leftovers at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
Romeo doesn't get the leftovers, does
he? No, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. But Lois is, she had the whole place just roaring last night with her stories. She's 80 years old, but she is as sharp and she is spunky. She's still in a dance group, and
wow.
I mean, she is something else. So that was a lot of fun. And then we also had Gary Bauman, who unfortunately couldn't make it because of the weather. He was going to try to drive from Wisconsin, but they've had a kind of system move in, and he didn't want to risk it, so he wasn't able to come. But Gary was the first out-of-state recruit in DCC history and ended up being the first All-American in DCC history. Had an incredible career here, averaging 24 points a game, and then went on to Augustana College and was a college All-American there also in the same year that Lou Alcindor, Pete Maravich, and others were All-Americans. So pretty amazing and pretty outstanding. And then the 2001 baseball team was also inducted, and they were the only baseball team that's gone to the College World Series. And so it was really fun to see them, and just even how close they are still, and just the way they joked around with each other and had fun. You could tell why they were such a special team, is because they really enjoyed each other, cared about each other, and so on. So that was fun, coached by Coach Brent Deagle. So just an outstanding class. Really excited here after the women's game to be able to honor them in front of the community of Glendive. So we're hoping everybody from town will come out and get to watch them and honor them and clap for them and appreciate them for what they achieved while they were here. And I will tell everybody out there, we do have the football game on in the lobby, so you won't miss any of the football. You can stand in the hallway and you can watch out in the gym and in the lobby at the same time.
That door's big enough for a few people.
It is.
Pretty awesome with Mike Person, and
it is. What a special thing. Hopefully he can get to the Super Bowl. I hate the 49ers, so but I would love to see him go to the Super Bowl. So
I'll go with you on that one.
I think today I'm cheering for the 49ers.
All right. Good to talk with you, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, there's head coach Joe Peterson. Always appreciate him stopping by. Dawson, first quarter, not good. We'll leave it at that. They were outscored by 10. It was 20-10 at the first quarter break. Dawson comes back in quarter two with the foot on the pedal to outscore Dakota College 19-8. So kind of flip-flop scoring, and Dawson does have a 1-point lead. Largest lead in the game belonged to Bottineau. It was 20-6. At one point, there were 4 lead changes, 1 tie, and Dawson did go on that 9-point run in quarter two. Let's check on the numbers here before we go back to play. It was Dawson. Nobody really sticking out too much on the scoring. Pretty match scoring, but Tamaya Francis hit a 3 and led scoring with 8 for Dawson. Next to her will be Ashaya Klappenstein with 6. Ashley Orozco with 4. 2 for Crespo, 2 for Linbo. Haley Olson's 3-pointer, that's her scoring. And a 1 point for Cly, and there's the scoring. 11-35 for 31%, 2 of 9 outside, 22%, 5 of 9 at the free throw line. So there's 55%. For the Lady Jacks, Bottineau Jacks, they were 9 of 24 for 37%, 3 of 12 outside, 25, and 7 of 12 for 58, led in half number 1. Well, 3 ball players, Nelson, Keplin, and Goggles with 7, and then it was 5 for Howard and 2 for Gangle. Those are the scoring total turnovers. Dawson with 12 and Dakota College with 9. Second half about ready to go. Same starters for the Jacks. And we're going to see who comes out on the floor for Dawson. It's a new 5 for Dawson. And out to inbound will be Haley Olson. It'll be Olson, Tamaya Francis, Arena Plenty, and we have Little Light. Catch, shot, 3-pointer on the way, Little Light. Good way to start quarter number 3. It's 32-28 now on a 3-pointer for Little Light. Kiddawanna Little Light. Doing good things for Dawson. Nelson kicks over to Howard. Again, Howard is one of the 2 with 3 fouls for Dakota College. Baseline foul there as they call a hand check. That'll be on Little Light, her first. 30 seconds in to quarter number 3. Dawson hit a 3 to start. Good thing there. Inside, Goggles goes up with it. No good. Rebound by up court. Arena Plenty. Shot no good. I was going to say Arena's pass on the rebound by Klappenstein. And here comes the Lady Jacks. Three-pointer on the way. No good by Gangle. And here comes the Dawson Bugs. Arena Plenty. Kick over. Haley Olsen. Three-pointer up and in. There's the smile. Back-to-back threes on the scoring in half number 2. Haley Olsen, her second in the ballgame. 35-28 now. Olsen stops the dribble. Little fadeaway shot there. Off balance. No good. Rebound. Klappenstein. Shia stops, gives it over to Tamaya Francis. Little Light tries in, goes into the corner. Tamaya Francis, three-pointer, who missed. Rebound by Howard. Jayla Howard, she's going to run the floor. She'll stop, pick her dribble up, turnaround shot, up and in. So good knowledge of where the defender was. Howard puts it up and puts it in. 35-30 now. Tamaya Francis goes dribbling it underneath the hoop. Ooh, she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. So turnover on Tamaya there, and it'll be an inbound for Lauren Gangle. At center court, the director here, Sydney Nelson. Nelson sends it to Goggles. 7:51 here in quarter number 3 inside. They cannot let her get it that low. Sydney Nelson puts it up, puts it in. So a couple of threes here to start half number 2 for Dawson, Little Light and Olsen. Klappenstein has it out top. She should be going into the paint as they give it to Little Light. 5 seconds. And Coach Romeo shakes his head, doesn't like what's happened here the last couple of possessions. 35-32, 7:19 here in quarter number 3. Howard has it on the dribble. Good defense, Tamaya Francis. And that's of note. She got her hand on it. Now away comes Tamaya Klappenstein. Ashaya goes up and in. So Klappenstein steals it and puts it up and in. It's Dawson by 5. 7 minutes to go. And Howard has it on the dribble. Good hands by Klappenstein on the last play. Drive in. It'll be a foul on the floor. Tamaya on the season, 49 steals. 9 here in the last 3 conference games. The foul will go on Francis. The ball is loose. Good job running it down there was the Jacks. Goggles pass over a three-pointer on the way. Nelson, no, that was Keplin, excuse me. And what? Traveling with the basketball was Megan Linbow. And she started the movement up the floor for Dawson. 37-32. Just past 3 o'clock. Inside shot, missed. No good. Klappenstein, the miss there was Gangle. Klappenstein, is she going to run it? She is. She's going to swing it over to Francis. And Dawson will reset, not for long. Three-pointer, Megan Linbow. No good. And to the outlet, here comes the Jacks. Center court, Sydney Nelson. Again, I mentioned Sydney, one of the top scorers in the conference. She's averaging around 10. Again, we're in conference play. As Keplin tried to pass across, and the teammate goes heading the opposite way, and it's a bad pass. And offense back to Dawson. Megan Linbow gives it into Klappenstein, who turns. Francis thought about the three, over to Little Light. Inside, Arena Plenty goes up with it. And that's what I like to see, is that post play. You get it to a gal that close to the hoop, arena plenty, and good things are bound to happen, whether that's the basket or the foul and free throw. At the free throw line, arena plenty for Dawson. Again, one of the two sophomores missed the first. Dawson as a team, 62% at the line. If you're just joining us, these two played back in the preseason Mondac tournament. Dawson wins, the second free throw up and in. Dawson won earlier this season, 82-55. Prior to that, 3 seasons, Dawson wins both the home and away. And we got a timeout. We're going to make it a media timeout. That's for us, the radio. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
Dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
Mid-Rivers Communications sends warm wishes for the new year. Now until the end of January, Mid-Rivers Communications will give you a $5 bill credit when you donate new or gently used hats, gloves, mittens, or scarves at your local Mid-Rivers office. Your donated items will be given to local charitable groups for those in need. Help us grant warm wishes for the new year.
Back to play here, 38-32, Dawson by 6. It's Howard with the basketball. Francis guards her. Now they swing it to Severians. I think she just checked in. Gangle has it now. Good defense inside by Klappenstein, forcing Gangle to pick her dribble up, pass over to Howard now. Gangle spots up, three-pointer, no good. Rebound again by Klappenstein. She's probably got a dozen or so in this game. Inside, lay-in. So offensive lay-in there for Dawson. It's 40-32. 5:09 in quarter number 3 remaining. With the basketball now is Shadlin Severins. As they go inside, Megan over bear hugs the defender there. Megan Lindbo, her first? All right. Dawson by 8 here as they inbound. Gangle gets it, pass over now. Three-pointer on the way by Keplin. And here comes Dawson on the return. Francis, bounce pass inside. Klappenstein, score the basket. There we go. Now the game is picking up with the inside play. Ashaya Klappenstein. Back-to-back games of 11 at North Dakota State. And we have another timeout for us. So another minute here for media. We're back in 1 minute.
Industries. With more than 60 years experience in the aggregate processing industry and currently ranked as one of the top 25 sand and gravel producing companies in the United States. Want the best? Call the best. 687-3383. Always ready and rolling to improve your bottom line. Call on, count on. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix.
HKT Big Sky Motors shows up on game day. This is Rocky Erickson for HKT. I'm impressed with their commitment. They understand teamwork and suit up with a very impressive roster of their own. Chevrolet and Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. A commitment to excellence, locally owned and operated in service to the Big Sky. HKT, car sales, service, and repair in Glendive. Show them your support.
Ashaya Klappenstein to the free throw line. She again made the basket. Ashaya on the year, 11 double-figured games. Led scoring in 2 high games of 18, 17, 16. Free throw takes a bounce off the back. Good rebound inside. Arena Plenty. She goes up. Another rebound. Megan Limbo. And Dawson winning the rebounding column inside. And Limbo travels. But Dawson clinging to the rebounds. And it's paid dividends here. It's 42-32. Dawson's largest lead in the ball game. Howard has it. Dribbles between the, behind the back. Now picks her dribble up. Just kind of a handover to Gangle. Now left side, three-pointer. Keplin. The long one for Keplin. Her, third three in the ball game. It's 42-35. 4:05 to go in quarter number 3. Tamaya Francis to Klappenstein. She's gaining as the shot there missed. It was a pass over from Klappenstein. And with the basketball now is Nelson. Sydney Nelson from Bottineau. They have 2 or 3 from their hometown. There's Klappenstein, steals it, and a lay-in, Shia Klappenstein. That's the second or third time, at least the second time she's picked it for a lay-in. Dawson again back to 9. It's 44-35. 3:25 in quarter number 3. With the basketball is Nelson. Nelson goes right through Dawson and picks up another basket for her. Kind of had a slow start, but she's got 9 now in the ball game. 3:05 to go. 44-37. Tamaya Francis stopped back to the hoop. Free throw line. Pass to Ashaya. Francis drives baseline, goes up behind the hoop. Sideways. Shot no. And rebound Gangle. Lauren Gangle. Again, we've got players from Minot, Bottineau, Kildare, Belcourt, North Dakota, Parshall, North Dakota, Turtle Lake, Wyoming, and Mandan. Those are the locations. We've seen every ball player but one for Bottineau. With a basketball, just dribbling around, not a lot happening. 2 seconds to go. Inside pass, no. And ball goes out of bounds. The shooter there was Nelson. And a whole new 5, I believe, for Dakota College. Again, Bottineau's in town. Dakota College at Bottineau. 44-37. The new players for Dawson, it's Ashley Orozco, Megan Lindbo. Inside, Klappenstein goes off the glass. And follow-up up and in for Crespo. She came in with the new 5. We're about to tell you who's on the floor. It's Morgan Reiser and Forbear. I know that was Nelson. Now, three-pointer on the way. No good for Goggles. Ball's away. Here's Klappenstein. Again, she's going to be unguarded. Layup up and in. Klappenstein playing well here. And her confidence building. It's 48-37. 1:34 in third quarter. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Up and in. That's Keplin, her, 4th in the ball game? 4th or 5th. And it's 48-40. We're in for a good one here at Dawson. Megan Lindbo. Pass to Ashley Orozco. Ashley nails one. Orozco nails one. And she's got, 7 or so here in the ballgame. That is her first 3. Ashley, ball taken away. There's Little Light. Little Light looks up court, pass over. They go back to Klappenstein, goes up with a shot. No. Megan Lindbo runs down the rebound. And now Klappenstein has it at the top. Inside. A little gal inside the post. Turnaround shot. Orozco, no. Megan Lindbo that time in the wrong position. She goes over the back. And that'll be a foul on Lindbo, her 4th. No, they've only got her with 2. All right. Orozco maybe is the one I was thinking that has 3. Haley Olsen comes back in. It's 51-40 as we close in on the final shot here of quarter number 3. Reiser has it. Another three-pointer. Money. Keplin nails it off the glass. 51-43 right at the top. Keplin gets another one. Her 5th three I've got her with in the ball game. 51-43. Little Light. Klappenstein. Pass over now. Orozco, screen on ball. She rolls in. Looks for the foul. There'll be a reach in. And it'll be an inbound foul on Goggles, her first. So Dawson will play it in with 4 seconds. Klappenstein over to Crespo. Haley Olsen drives in and no whistle. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. Dawson with the lead here. It's 51-43. You're listening to the Amazing AM, KXGN 1400 AM and 103.1 FM, online at kxgn.com and at dawson.edu. Thanks for joining us for Buccaneer basketball. We're back in 1 minute.
Between innings this afternoon, we're going to honor the four inductees to the Buccaneer Athletic Hall of Fame. 5 minutes before the men's game starts.
As Montana's largest privately held family-owned bank, we put you, our customers and communities, at the center of all we do. So when you're looking for a local, homegrown Montana bank, look no further. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Crack open an NFL celebration in every Pepsi.
Yo, awesome. Let me try.
Whoa, my turn.
Wherever you enjoy the game, always be celebrating with an ice cold Pepsi. It's goal! Pepsi, the official soft drink of the National Football League.
Well, leading scoring for Dawson, it's Klappenstein. She's got 8 field goals for 16. Leading scoring for the Bottineau Jacks, of course, is Keplin with 5 threes. Drive in, whistle, score the basket. There she is. Inside, outside, and everywhere between. Taylor Keplin. And now with 20 in the ballgame, she had at the end of 18 on 5 3-pointers. Good player, her and Sydney Nelson. Nelson's got 9. Free throw up and in, so 3 points the old-fashioned way. And it's 51-46. Dawson wins quarter 2 and 3. Quarter 2 by 8. They outscore them by 11. Corner shot, 3-pointer right in front of Dawson's bench. Up and in, Ashley Orozco. Her second in the ballgame. She's got 10 now. Ashley nails one from deep. Gangle has it inside, working Klappenstein, and works her way to a hoop there. And it's 54-48. Other end, Little Light goes up. Now a rebound. Klappenstein, no. And no, that was Crespo, excuse me, that got the rebound. Ball now away in the hands of Howard and the Lady Jacks. 54-48. Goggles has it. Trinity kicks over to Howard. Howard's quick. She got in a little bit of foul trouble. Uh-oh, Haley Olsen knocks it out on the rebound. And it'll stay with Dakota College. Klappenstein goes out. Howard got in a bit of a foul problem in the second quarter. Didn't play much in the third. Gangle has it inside. It's on Haley Olsen or Crespo. It's on Olsen, her third. So we got a few with 3 fouls now on both sides. They go into Keplin, 3-pointer on the way. That was a long 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Haley Olsen, bounce pass over. Orozco thought about the 3, pulls back. Now they tried to move it into the post. Bad pass. And here comes the Jacks. Dawson on the game. Well, both teams about 38% shooting. Dawson turnovers got better in the third quarter. Keplin, three-pointer, no good. Again, she's got 5 of them. She was 5 of 8. Missed the last 2. Now, three-pointer, little light. No good. Ran down by Gangle. Gangle sends it to the outlet. And that, of course, being Sydney Nelson. Nelson's hit 9 points on 3 free throws. Other than that, it was field goals. Ball taken away. Here comes Haley Olson. Ooh, they swat at it. It goes out of bounds. But a nice steal for Haley Olson and the Lady Bucks. Francis comes in. Haley, we've got her with 16 steals on the season. Little Light will inbound. Haley Olson wide open in the corner, right side, no good. Ball is tipped. Basket shot up by Crespo. And cleared away, Howard. Howard will dribble it to the D at center court. Again, the Jacks in their green uniforms with the white top. And Nelson sends it over to Gangle. Lauren Gangle, free throw line, shot, no, rebound, Crespo. Crespo again, pass over to Little Light, is it? Little Light drives in, shot, nope, that's not Little Light, that's Orozco. Now Francis has it. Ashley, right side, three-pointer, gym door entrance, no good. And a rebound for Lauren Gangle. Gangle pushes up to Howard. Is Howard going to slow things down? No, going to pass to Forbear. Looking to set the offense now is Nelson. Sydney Nelson. Left side, Forbear goes up and in. Nothing but net from the three-point out on the left side. It's within a basket. 54-51. Things are going upside down again for Dawson as the shooting for Dakota College looking pretty good here in the last few minutes. Timeout on the floor. It's media. We're back in 1 minute.
Offers a complete line of products to keep business running efficiently and cost effectively. Boss Office Products is excited to earn the right to be your single source choice for office supplies and furniture, cleaning supplies, commercial copiers, quick printing, promotional items, copier service, and more. In-store, online, on-site, by fax, or Facebook. Excited to hear from you and looking forward to being the best possible partner we can be. Team Boss.
At American, let's be real about life as a hard-working ag producer. We know you can't always predict when Mother Nature decides to wreak havoc on this season's newest crops, or when Big Bertha chooses to escape and shut down 2 lanes of traffic, yet again. But with agriculture banking and insurance from American, you can get peace of mind for keeping your farm or ranch financially secure and protected. Whether you need a loan to meet your financial goals or insurance that protects your assets, American has you covered. Get started today at weareamerican.bank/ag, equal housing lender.
Well, the Buccaneers were down by 10 at the end of 1, up by a point at the half, led by 9 at the end of 3. They're up by 3 now at 6:24 in the ball game. Tamaya Francis has it, pass over, Little Light, no, what? That's not Little Light, that's Ashley Orozco. She gets it back, pass, and catches it again. As they knock it there for a minute, did Keplin. Now a three-pointer, Haley Olson. And Haley gets the 3 there. So 2 threes in quarter number 4 for Haley. It's 57-51, 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. Dawson outside shooting looking good here the last few plays. Gangle, pass over, three-pointer for Forbear. The ball is loose for a minute. There's Haley to run it down. Olson. She won't pass out. She'll clear it up. Tamaya Francis now. Tamaya. Bounce pass over. That's Orozco back to inside. Klappenstein. Yeah, we got a foul on the green team. And that'll be number 4 on Jayla Howard. Again, she was one I mentioned. Got into some early foul trouble. 57-51. Arena Plenty has it now. She'll move it out towards the middle of the floor. Dawson going to work some of the clock here. Up by 6. 5:17. We got 6 on the shot clock. Ashley Orozco pulls up, shot, goes one way, comes back, shoots, no good. New shot clock on the offensive rebound for Haley Olson. Nothing changed. They're going to redo here. It's 57-51. Klappenstein at the free throw line, turns towards the hoop, pass over with 5 seconds to Maya Francis. Double dribbles. And those are things Coach Romeo does not like. Some of the basics and Dawson's at times tonight gone against them. Reiser has it, Morgan Reiser. Wears number 20 from Turtle Lake, North Dakota. Brings it up, pink shoes, pass over to Gangle. Gangle, good defense by Klappenstein, goes straight up. Uh-oh, as soon as I say that, she reached over. She was straight up, and then she moved her hands, and basket good, and to the line will go Gangle for Dakota College. That's Klappenstein's second. She got into early foul trouble. 3-point play up and in a week ago here with Lake Region. Doesn't have only 2 in this ball game. 57-54. Ashley Orozco pass over Francis. Francis dribbles it around. Bounce pass. Haley Olson goes up. 3-pointer way short. Air ball. And Reiser. They need to let Klappenstein get back, as she does. Drive in, offensive? Blocking foul. And that'll go on Orozco. She's not happy about it. No, they're going to say Francis. All right. It's 57-54 at the free throw line. It'll be Morgan Reiser. She'll have 2. Missed the first of the pair. See if we can pull some numbers on Morgan. She averages 6.3. Second one up and in. They've got her at 77% free throw. So Reiser go out on the split at the free throw line there. 57-55 now. 4 minutes to go in the ballgame. If you're anywhere close, come on up and join us. This is a broadcast at Dawson Community College. Ladies basketball. Klappenstein screens on ball. 3-pointer by Orozco, no good. Rebounded nicely in there for Sydney Nelson. No, that's not Nelson either. That's Keplin. She's got her jersey kind of twisted there for a second. Nelson has it. Inside play, good work. Basket there. Nelson to Goggles. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game. 57-57. Klappenstein finds room, goes up and in. Wow, Shai is playing well. Now this afternoon, she's looking at a high game, as she had 16, so 18 now for Ashaya. Inside, shot up and in for Klappenstein, or Gangle, excuse me. So we're back to 59-59. Back to a tie game at 59, maybe a better way of putting it. Haley Olson feeds the post. Arena Plenty goes up with the shot, no. Inside, Little Light. And whistle. That's Goggle, her second. Also the second team foul. So Little Light will inbound. Does to Arena Plenty. foot on the three-point line. Shot deep, no good. Rebound inside, Klappenstein. She traveled, missed the call there. Good rebound, Arena Plenty. Now three-pointer, Little Light. That one rattles the rim, no good again. Rebound, Klappenstein. Dawson staying with it here. It's 59-59, 2:18 in the ball game. Little Light, screen on. No, that's Ashley Orsko. Drives in, shot. Score the basket. Ashley Orsko gets the ball in the hoop and the foul. So to the line will go Ashley. I called her Little Light a few times. My apologies. She's been our leading scorer in like 10 games. 3-point play up and in on the free throw. We've got a timeout. It's a short. We'll do the same. We're back in 30 seconds on the home of Buccaneer basketball. KXGN back in 30.
Are looking for new opportunities? Dawson Community College's career and technical programs like welding, corrosion technology, and criminal justice offer hands-on instruction in state-of-the-art facilities from instructors with decades of experience in their fields. The team at Dawson is excited to speak with you about how one of our career and technical programs can help you build the future you want. For more information, visit dawson.edu.
Dawson by 3 at 62-59. We're in for a good one as we close down. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game. Again, we've got an entire men's game. So outside of football, no other reason to not join us here at Dawson. I know Glendive's clapping pretty hard for Mike Person, as we should be. He's a good kid, comes from a good family, classmate of mine. I certainly will be watching that when we get off the air tonight. But until then, we got Bucks basketball, and I love it. We love basketball with Dawson. Driving around is Nelson. Nelson kicks over to, is that Howard? Now driving in, block shot, Klappenstein. As driving in the shot by Keplin, block shot by Klappenstein, and it'll be an inbound with 12 seconds for the Jacks. They inbound it. Ooh, goggles underneath, missed shot right underneath the hoop. A rebound for Klappenstein. And Shia is probably looking at a double-double. And got a block shot, has an assist, doing well. Minute 37 to go. Dawson by 3. And with the basketball, Ashley Orozco. Now between the legs. Still anybody's game here. Just a one-possession game. Ashley better do something with it. She drives in behind the legs, between the legs, up with a shot, and she got it to go. So another timeout. We're going to keep it right here as we're down to the final minute 17. It's 64-59. Thank you for joining us. My thanks to our game day sponsors. Also, thanks to the boss back in the studio, Paul Sturlongson, for engineering this afternoon's game. And what a game it has been for Shia Klappenstein. She's got at least 18. Again, don't get the stats, but at the quarter conclusions. But Klappenstein playing well on both sides. She's at least tied her high. She had 18 earlier this season against Rocky Mountain. And she's also had 17. That was against Southern Idaho. Coming off a 11-point game last Thursday, and a week ago Sunday 11. So Shia playing well along with teammate. And back to play here, dribbling it up is Nelson. 5-point lead for Dawson. Nelson drives in, stops, puts up the shot there, no good. Rebound, Klappenstein. As Nelson probably could have set up a bit more of a play there than that. Dawson by 5. We're at 50 seconds remaining. Little Light. There's only 3 fouls, so they're not going to put them at the line. Klaffenstein screens on ball, driving in as the horse go up and in. Ashley here in the last quarter putting some points in the scoring as well. She got it now, and it's 66-59. 28 seconds remaining as Little Light. A little foul there. And that'll put them at the free throw line. Are we in bonus? We are. It's a bonus shot coming. Little Light will go out. Francis will come in for Dawson. At the line, Sydney Nelson. Good ball player. Her and Taylor Keplin do the bulk of the play for the Jacks. First free throw up and in. So now it's 66-16. Next free throw up and no good. They're going to get the rebound. And Nelson will go back to it. Free throw line shot. Nope. She was, I think, partially fouled, but it may be a little bit late here as up court comes Ashley. And that'll be team foul number 4. That'll be on Gackle, her 5th foul. Gangle, excuse me, and Gangle's 5th foul. They've said it both ways at the scores table. 66-60. Tony Edie comes into the ball game. First time we've seen her. And they are going to give free throws here to, should be no, yeah, there they corrected it. It's only the 4th foul, so it'll be an inbound coming. 14 seconds. Looks like Dawson's going to squeeze away here. And what now? We got another timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll do it real quick with our game day sponsor. We're back in 30.
Give me a Coke, please. Cool, refreshing, totally involved taste. Similar to the total community involved folks at Glendive Coca-Cola bottling. Look around. Coca-Cola's influence is everywhere, and rightfully so, because this is Coca-Cola country. Reach for the freshest in taste. Coke is it in Glendive and eastern Montana. Now enjoy the game.
Well, we hope you have enjoyed the game, as it's been an interesting one. Dawson came out real slow in quarter 1. Again, they lose quarter 1. Bottineau's up as many as 14 when it was 20-6. They win quarter 1 to the Jacks. It was 20-10. Dawson came back and outscored the Jacks by 11 in quarter 2 to be up by 1 at the halftime. And then quarter 3, Dawson outscores them by another 7 to be up by 9. So 51-43 is where we ended quarter 3. And Dawson's up by 6 here. So the inbound will be coming from Arena Plenty. Plenty gives into Klaffenstein. Or, excuse me, that's Haley Olson. Klaffenstein. We sit right behind the camera here, so you got to stand up, and I sat down. So that's Haley Olson. Haley's made a major impact on the game here tonight. Haley Olson on a free throw, up and in. Haley's just an attacker. She goes hard. 7-point lead. Haley's second free throw, that in as well. So it's now an 8-point lead. 68-60. Nelson has it. Hopefully Dawson won't foul. With 6 seconds, Nelson gets a free throw shot. No. Uh-oh. Haley and Klaffenstein both had their hands on it. And it won't matter. Bottineau will get a shot here with a second to go. Inbound. Shot on the way. No. That was by 80. And that'll do it for this ball game. It's 68-60 as the Lady Bucks get by the Lady Jacks. And it was an 8-point win, so we'll say goodbye to those on the video, and we'll get ready for the men's game. So we're going to have a couple minutes here and get the stats. We'll go over those and give you